Alright, so this video won't be so long because I have to go in a minute, but I've been reading this book called Time Anxiety by Chris Gilbo. I'll probably put it up on a screen because I can't remember his name. But I've been reading it religiously probably every other day, every couple of days now, because I read more than one book. And one of the chapters stuck out to me. Now, I'm so sorry. I don't remember the name of the chapter. But the overall message was, if you tried to do something, would you regret it? Right? And that really stuck to me because I really sat there and analyzed that phrase, and I was like, damn, I'm not gonna lie, like, nah, you know? So when it comes to thinking about getting in shape, or you're thinking about starting a business, you're thinking about going to college, you gotta ask yourself, would you regret this in the next like 10 years or so? Would you regret trying to get abs, right? Like, who regrets trying to get in shape? Who regrets trying to, like, many people regret college, but sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, not in every case, but they could have tried a little harder or whatever, but you don't really regret these things, because even when you regret college, you don't regret the friends like you made there, or you don't regret everything, right? There's always something to take in trying to do something. And that really stuck to me personally, because I get stuck in my comfort zone sometimes, and I don't feel like trying some stuff that I know is gonna be something new to me, something different, bro. And that's why I'm saying this now, because that was me a few years ago. The person I am now, man, I try everything and I do everything, and I don't overthink anymore, which is part of the book, where it kind of encourages you to make not hasty decisions, but when it comes to big decisions that you're gonna overthink and you get caught up in overanalyzation and trying to get a perfect start, and then boom, the opportunity just flies you by, time flies you by. So the book encourages you to do the flip a coin. I mean, for me, I just decided, yeah, I'll be decisive, but you could flip a coin and just boom, 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 and keep it pushing, because you don't want to let these opportunities pass you by, and you don't want to be stuck with that feeling of regret. Not saying that you'll ever be able to avoid regret, because, you know, people get this stuff tatted where it's like, oh yeah, no regrets, or they get a t-shirt, it's like we don't have no regrets, but you can't really avoid regret, and you have to be comfortable with that. You can accept that, but you just can't let these opportunities fly you by anymore. And if you're hearing this and this sounds like an interesting topic to you, go check out Time Anxiety by Chris Gilbo. There's many exercises. I think one of the exercises of the same chapter that I'm talking about was, when you think about a big decision, really try to dissect the idea and ask yourself if you would regret making this decision in 10 years. So it's kind of like the backwards version of, where do you see yourself in 5 years? That no one can answer. You know, where do you see yourself in 5 years and 10 years? But this time you want to ask yourself, will you regret making this decision in the present moment in 10 years? So for people who rob and steal, you probably gonna regret that, because you're gonna be in jail, in prison for a cool minute. So that's kind of like what they go through. For people who want to start a business, you might not necessarily regret starting that business, even if it fails, even if it goes wrong. You might admire the courage that it took you to even start it, and put the post online and start getting trademarks and all that. But yeah, Time Anxiety by Chris Gilbo. Check it out.